Hey guys, and welcome to another short adventure game with me, Supernatus, on PC. This is The Terrible Old Man. It's apparently a bit of a kind of Lovecraft, I guess, you know, influence kind of game. So, not very long apparently, so let's see how we get on with a new game. No speech in the game, it looks like. This guy with lipstick on says, "When are we going to blow this joint?" I say we head out tomorrow. It's a few hours drive to Boston. How long we staying there for? Oh, I'd say just a night. We gotta keep moving. Sorry, my accents are gonna be bad. And then we head back to Arkham. That's right, I've been talking to a guy up there who might be able to get us some action, you know? I feel like I should just speak like myself and stop doing that. What kind of action is he looking for, do you think? Say, speaking of action, look at that dame over there. She's got something going on, doesn't she? I couldn't keep the accent up the whole time. Incredible, he says. Janek, I don't know. Why don't you get your pasty ass over there and give her your best line? Maybe I will, maybe I will. Well, either you will or you won't. And get some beers while you're at it. You've still got some cash from the old broad the other night. Well, if he's going to get beers, he's got to go over to the bar. And yeah, I've got a few bucks left. I don't have a dime. Hell, that woman was so old she couldn't even get out of the house to spend her godforsaken dollars. Better old Manuel here spends it on hooch than let it sit there gathering dust for another 2 years before she bites it. What's she going to run out of food? Damn right. I feel like there is audio. I'm just going to turn that up a little bit. There is some sound. I just think it would be good to have some of it there. Well, then get some beers, boy. Off he goes. Left click to interact, right click to observe, and for inventory and settings, move my cursor to the top of the screen. I guess I'm ready. So inventory and settings, we've got a key and some cash. And we can look at people. This guy looks like my cousin Peter, but cousin Peter he ain't. And this guy, some local goon. Take a look at that woman. Mighty fine looking broad. What she's doing in this pit of a town, I do not know. 3 beers over here. Where are you guys from? Boston? Innsmouth? None of your goddamn business. Just give me some beers. Hey, this is my bar. You watch your manners, stranger. Folk are nice here in Kingsport. We look after each other. Yeah, but probably not outsiders, right? 3 beers. And he brings them. Please. That'll be $2, my foreign friend. Foreign? Okay, so let's go and chat to this woman now. I didn't give him the money, did I? Say there, miss, can I have a word with you? Leave me alone, greaseball. Hey, no need for that kind of language. I'm merely trying to conversate. Go conversate elsewhere, maybe to your mother. Ha! Struck out again, Janek, whatever. Suit yourself. I think I had to give him that money. I'm assuming I had to give him that money. $2 right here. 3 beers coming up. So what's that break down to then? $2 for 3 beers is what? 60 something cents per beer? 66 would still be short. Gosh darn it, the barrel's dry. I'm going to have to go roll up a new one. Sit tight, or you could give me my $2 back. He doesn't like that. Dickie eating his dinner yet? I swear we sat a whole chocolate cake in front of his face and he didn't so much as blink. The boy's been affected. Did Picasso do these faces? You taking him to Doc Reeves? He'll get to the bottom of it. Well, he's only been acting strange since his run-in with that old fella the other night. I shouldn't let the boy out so late. I mean, seriously. What happened? You know that very old man, a former sea captain of some sort? You see him around town. Pays for his groceries in golden doubloons. They're going to be listening. I've heard about him, yeah. Feeble and ancient. I heard he talks to bottles he has lined up on the table inside his house. Calls them names like Spanish Joe and Mate Ellis. It's as if he's speaking to his old crew. Yeah, a most peculiar chap. Best avoided, I think. No need to upset such folk. Something you need to teach Dickie a bit of respect. So what happened was Dickie threw a stone at his window, you see, and the old man caught him in the act. Gave him a good talking to, I bet. Dickie won't talk about what exactly happened. His face just wobbled. Oh dear. He's a stupid boy. You go around throwing stones through old folks' windows, and well, they aren't going to be happy no matter how feeble they are. I've told him he's not leaving the house for a month, apart from going to his lessons. He must be quite a scary sight for a young lad to face. Who? Fancy that, using gold coins for currency. The man must be sitting on a fortune. I mean, if people look like these guys, they'd be pretty hard to face, let's be honest. That's probably not entirely fair. Tell me about it. I heard he captained clipper ships in the East uncountable years back and brought back untold treasures. He actually says bought back, but you know. Sorry about the wait. Here's your beers. That was a really obvious plot element, wasn't it? Thanks. Hey, guess what I heard? Boys, you're not going to believe it. You got a date with that broad? He wishes. I think we got ourselves a job tonight. Well, spit it out then. I heard those two chaps speaking about a crazy old man who lives in town. So rich he pays for things with gold doubloons. Heck. Gold doubloons? Yeah, he's got a room in his house where he stands there talking to bottles. Yeah, sounds like the kind of person you want to rob. A rich and senile old fart. Haha, this sounds like a cinch. I don't know, I mean, if you need to be able to look straight in front of you, are you able to do that? Let's get in there tonight and see what he's got on offer. Oh boy, this should be fun. Where's the old man's house then? I don't know, they didn't say. Find out, Shannock, find out, and we may find riches tonight. Sorry, fellas, what was that you were saying about an old man around these parts? What's it to you, stranger? Oh, I just overheard your story. He sounds like a character. Indeed he is. Shuffles about with his cane, dropping gold all over the show. He said something about bottles? Sometimes people see him through his window with a lineup of curious bottles sitting on a table. Each bottle has some sort of object inside. Pendulums, some say. And he's been seen to chat to them, waving his arms about. I'm afraid the old chap's lost his mind. Too much time at sea. He was a sea captain? Yes, though back in the time nobody remembers. Rumour has it he spent decades in the Far East. Some say he talks to the bottles as if they were his crew members. What else do you know about him? Maybe we can learn without asking directly. You're asking a lot of questions, stranger. Yes, leave us be. Where does the old man live? His house is along the coast. A crumbling ancient pile it is, too. One of the oldest houses in Kingsport, I'd venture. What's the address? Oh, you're thinking of visiting him, are you? Why on earth would you want to see him for? Or what on earth would you want to see him for? A treasure hunter, are you? No. Good, the last thing we need in this town is outsiders bringing their wayward criminal ways with them. So, why do you want to know his address? Why should we trust you outsiders? We wish to interview him. Where's long lost relatives? We found something that belongs to him. From the tax department, he owes us money. I don't think I should say that one. There. We found something that belongs to him and wish to return it. What's the item? An old ornament. Let's have a look then. It's out in the car. Bull dust, get out of here. I want to interview him for the local paper. Oh yes, what's the name of the local paper then? I'm not a pathological liar. But we are one. Well, it's not the Kingsport Commune. Let's try. It's interesting, isn't it? I can say this to him. It isn't any of those. So, at the moment, we're travelling salesmen. Oh yes, what are you selling? Shoes. Have a look at them. I need some new shoes. Sure thing, I'm wearing them right here. You're wearing your stock? What better way to advertise? I got boxes of them out in the car. Hey, those shoes look very worn. You're full of it, stranger. Lies, lies, lies. I don't think that they're going to help me. We're his long lost relatives. They don't believe that. We're not of Kingsport stock, apparently. Tax department owes us money. Surely you'd have his address on file. Get lost. Clearly, we're not going to get anywhere with asking these people anything. Okay. They're from Kingsport. He says, me too, where are you from? They know you're not from Kingsport. Suburb of Boston. City boy, eh? A cosmopolitan type. Yeah, you could say that. Right, they're not going to give me his address. Wonder if he knows anything. Do you know about a rich old man who lives in town? Can't say I do. You must. I don't gossip about locals, sir. This is a respectable town. Pah. You can tell me about those two guys at the bar then. We're right here. Mind your own business. What can you tell me about the girl? She's in here working. Doesn't look like she's up to much. What's her line of work? Why don't you ask her yourself? Let me know when you want your drinks refilled. Are they free? I haven't even drunk one yet. Not you again, I'm busy. Yeah, what are you working on apart from looking pretty? Do these lines work for you? Well, I might not look busy, but my job requires a lot of thinking. Yeah, what's your vocation? I'm a journalist. Whoa, a big shot. Why am I talking to you? So you write for the paper? Yes, the Kingsport Daily Star. Interesting. Get lost before I write a note about outsiders pestering ladies in bars. Hello again. Yeah, we're from the paper. What's the name of the paper? It's the Kingsport Daily Star. Nonsense. It's the truth. We're journalists from Boston. We do freelance work. Sounds like the old man gave us a great story. Imagine the tales he must have. Tales of exploration, treasure, and chivalry. You know what? Go ahead. I don't really believe you, but this is getting annoying now. The old man lives up on Water Street. His property backs onto Ship Street, near the shore. Outside his home are curious foreign standing stones, an unmistakable sight. Thanks, I appreciate it. Right, we know where he lives now. Can I have a beer? Fellas, I got the address. Good work, shiny boy. Where is it? Back entrance is on Ship Street by the harbour. Hey, we passed that street on the way here. It's just a few blocks away. Let's go, boys. There's treasure to be had. So we're off to rob an old man's house. That's what you do, you know, when you're having a few drinks with your friends. Obviously it's not, but alright, we're here. What's the plan, boss? Silva, you now going through this here gate. Shannick, you stay on watch. Oh, that's exciting. I get to stay on watch. Okay. Before we do anything though, looks like there's a light on up there. Shannick, can you have a better look? We've got to make sure he ain't watching us. What, the street lamp? Do I have anything that I can throw at it? There is a light up there, yeah. I can't see what's in the window. Got a spyglass someplace. Well, not in your pocket, you don't. We didn't pay a dime for this classy ride. Some old codger back in Arkham's probably still cursing us for swiping it. Yeah, that's great, but I don't have a light. How am I supposed to tell? I don't have a spyglass. Hey, I've got a spyglass somewhere. No, you don't. Bad news. I'm afraid you don't. Oh, maybe if I go in the trunk. Trunk's locked by a solitary padlock. Imagine using a padlock on your car. Doesn't fit. This key's just for the ignition. Who's got the key? You don't have the key for the trunk. Don't tell me you've lost the goddamn key. Does he have the key for the trunk? Oh balls, I do. Here you go. Thanks, bud. Now we can open... Oh, there's something sparkling in that window. Let's get through. Let's get the trunk open. Maybe the spyglass is in there. Okay, a good robber always comes prepared. We got a spyglass, a crowbar, and some masks. Is that it? Okay, let's use our spyglass to see what's happening at that window. Okay, he goes back to the window at the moment. He's talking to his bottles. But is he talking to the bottles? He's in there, the silly old fool looks like the easiest target we ever had. Good work, Shannick. He really is talking to a bunch of old bottles. As long as we're quiet over here, he shouldn't notice us. He's engrossed in his queer little pursuits. Pathetic. You got our masks then? Yeah, I've got your masks. There you go. Here's the masks. Okay, get that gate open. So I have to crack the gate open so that, you know, if anyone gets caught for breaking and entering, the breaking part of it would be me. Ha, we're in. Good work, Shannick. Stay here. How are we going to play it, boss? The old sea dog might not be too loquacious concerning his treasures. We may need to make him talk. That's if the gold's even hidden. If he's as senile as we suspect, he may have stacks of it piled up all around. Or he might not. Don't go too hard on the old goat. We'll do what we need to do. The screams of an old man can be easily muffled. Don't think we needed to know that. Silva, you've hit the nail on the head. Janek, wait for us in the car. We should be back in an hour at the most. An hour? Sounds like a plan, Richie. So they're going to go in with their masks on, and I'm going to sit in the car. Or am I going to play as them once they're in? I just don't know. Am I going to be doing that? Am I just waiting? What's taking them so long? Well, the light's off. Someone's screaming. That wasn't very muffled. What's happened? They better not have knocked the old fella off. Sounds more like they might have done it to them. I told them, I said don't go too hard on the old goat. So just drive away, is that the end of the game? Oh, someone's coming. Ah, here they come. Yeah, you think. Are you sure it's them? Gates open. Out comes the old man. It isn't them, it's the old man. Is that it? Is he going to kill me now as well? What in the world? Oh my... Whoa! He's some kind of evil creature. And we're all dead. So the... Oh, suddenly there's a voice.
Which is the reason that Kingsport people talked all that spring and summer about the 3 unidentifiable bodies, horribly slashed as with many cutlasses, and horribly mangled as by the tread of many cruel boot heels, which the tide washed in.
That's slightly concerning. So they just murdered us and everyone doesn't care.
And some people even spoke of things as trivial as the deserted motor car found on Ship Street, or certain especially inhuman cries, probably of a stray animal or migratory bird, heard in the night by wakeful citizens.
Nice. Yeah, it's a very short game, obviously, unless we get to play as the old man now or something.
But in this idle village gossip, the terrible old man took no interest at all.
Terrible, you're terrifying.
And when one is aged and feeble, one's reserve is doubly strong.
When you say that, I mean, he did just murder some people.
Besides, so ancient a sea captain must have written scores of things.
Yeah, these guys weren't tough for him. But the stuff he's seen and done. And there we are. The 3 of us dead on the beach. The end. Yeah, so as I say, that was a very short adventure sort of game. Just a quick one. Offline to go strap up onto YouTube. If you did enjoy watching that, and many other games I'm sure are due to come, maybe not as short as this one, then please feel free to hit the like button, maybe add a subscription, and if you like, hit that notification bell for notifications. I also do live streaming on Mixer, and I'll announce when that happens live on Twitter at twitter.com/supernautus. But what's going on here? Incantamentum. Is there more to this game? Oh no, that's coming in 2020. We've got that to look forward to. I've just unwittingly allowed an advertisement. Ready thy wish list, she says. We'll see. We shall see. Anyway, for now, guys, thank you very much.